মই start কৰো এতিয়া class বেছি নলও তো মই এতিয়া তোমাৰ first aid practicals লম first aid practical dressing and bandaging topic to হয় dressing and bandaging তোমালোকৰ videos to on কৰা turn on your videos only Saurabh Das is on the video others no one is on the video
on
okay topic to hoy dressing and bandages okay so likha dressing dressing is a protective covering dressing is a protective covering dressing is a protective covering applied to the wound dressing is a protective covering applied to the wound wound dressing is a protective covering applied to the wound wound mane what is wound Barnali
ma'am wound spelling too ma'am spelling
wound 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 what is the meaning of wound what is a wound
Kha.
Yes correct Gha. So any kind of injury okay any kind of cut any kind of wound dressing is used as a protective covering it protects against infection okay it controls the bleeding okay so bulletin start kora bulletin mane eta dot dia tolot put a dot and write down control bleeding dressing is used for what for controlling bleeding control bleeding bleeding mane Saurabh bleeding mane Saurabh PLEEDING what is bleeding huh yes Saurabh kwa
Test all the bondho bleeding test all is
network man beya niki others what is bleeding Parag Jyoti Deka Parag Jyoti Deka
Yes ma'am
bleeding mane
bleeding
yes bleeding
hello
kwa bleeding mane
bleeding mane ma'am etia janu but mukhot oha nai meaning to ki hoy
kwa is bleeding mane ki
Tezulwa
mane
yes tezulwa etu kobo nwara pora
tezulwa নহয়
control
মানে
bleeding
মুখত আহি আছে বাট কি বুলি ক পত্ত বলোৱা নাই হয়
acha okay so to control bleeding likha tar pisot number 2 second bulletin dia aru likha prevent infection
woundৰ পিছত কি কলে wound তাৰ পিছত last তাৰ পিছত কি কলে
control bleeding লিখিছানে control bleeding তাৰ পিছত number 2 prevent infection 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 তাৰ পিছত number 3 absorb any discharge absorb 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 any discharge absorb 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 any discharge 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 mane discharge can be in the form of blood discharge can be in the form of fluid semen anything okay absorb any discharge tar pisot number 4 avoid further injury Avoid further injury. Avoid further injury.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
4 number to ki bola?
Sorry, number. Avoid further injury. Injury. Avoid. A-V-O-I-D. Avoid. Further. F-U-R-T-H-E-R. Further. Injury. I-N-J-U-R-Y. Avoid further injury. Avoid further injury. Tarpisot, last point you write down. Number 5. Assist in healing. ভাল হ'ব কাৰণে assist in healing. H-E-A-L-I-N-G. Assist in healing. H-E-A-L-I-N-G. Healing. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen?
Last point.
Yes, ma'am.
Assist in healing. H-E-A-L-I-N-G. Healing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so write this.
Yes.
Dressing. So dressing is what? Is a sterilized cloth pad. Itu a gauze pad. ঠিক আছে, itu gauze বুলি কয় this thing. I have even shown you in first aid box, kit box. I have shown you gauze. So it is a sterilized cloth pad or similar fabric used to cover an injured body part, usually a wound. Can you see this man? There is a wound and I have covered, and it has got covered by the gauze, and inside there is a cotton wool. Number two, it is sometimes called a compress, to compress it. Okay. Number 3, any clean cloth or gauze pad can be used to dress wound in time of emergency. In time of any emergency, you can use, okay, safa kapur, clean cloth, or else gauze pad. Okay, gauze pad means a gauze, itu gauze hoy, itu white color. Gauze pad or gauze. Inside the gauze, if you put cotton, it will become like a pad. It will look like a pad. So you can use that for dressing in case of any emergency. It will likha these 3 points. Write down. Write down these 3 points. You will have to write all this in your practical copies. ঠিক আছে? Finish writing? Finish writing?
Yes, ma'am.
All. Have you finished this? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay, write fast. Likha. All finish? Finish writing?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. So now write down the types of dressing. Now you write types of dressing. Types, T-Y-P-E-S, types of dressing. D-R-E-S-S-I-N-G. Types of dressing. Number 1 likha adhesive dressing. Number 1, adhesive dressing. Adhesive, A-D-H-E-S-I-V-E. Adhesive dressing.
S-I-B-E.
A-D-H-E-S-I-V-E. Adhesive dressing. D-R-E-S-S-I-N-G. Dressing. Adhesive dressing. Then below you write these sterile dressings. Sterile means clean, okay? These sterile dressings consist of a pad. These sterile dressings consist of a pad, PAD pad, of absorbent gauze, of absorbent ABSORBENT, absorbent gauze, GAUZE gauze, of cellulose, gauze of cellulose, CELLULOSE, of cellulose, held in place, of cellulose, held in place, PLAC, place, by a layer of, held in place by a layer of adhesive material, by a layer of adhesive material, ADHESIVE, adhesive material, full stop. Change the paragraph and write, they are of different sizes. They are of different sizes and shapes. They are of different sizes and shapes, SHAPES, and are supplied in paper or plastic covers. And are supplied in paper or plastic covers. And are supplied in paper or plastic covers, COVERS, covers. Next you write, method of application of adhesive dressing. Method, METHOD, method. Method of application of adhesive dressing. Application, APPLICATION, application of adhesive dressing. ADHESIVE, adhesive dressing. DRESSING, underline kora. Underline it. Methods of application of adhesive dressing. Please underline it. Tarpisot likha number 1. Remove the outer wrapping. Number 1. Remove the outer wrapping. WRAPPING, wrapping. Remove the outer wrapping. WRAPPING, wrapping. And hold the dressing. Wrapping and hold the dressing. DRESSING, dressing. Comma, gauze, GAUZE, gauze. Side down, SIDE, side, DOW, and down. So for what is that? First you will have to take out the wrapping, okay, and then you will get the sticky area, and through the sticky area what you can do is you will have to cut it, or you will have to tear it from upside to downside, okay, that means from side down. Next, number 2, peel back and expose. Peel back, PEEL, peel, back, 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 and expose. Peel back and expose, EXPOSE, expose the gauze. Expose the gauze, 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 and place the pad onto the wound. And place the pad onto the wound, WOUND, wound. So after that you will have to peel it off, okay, you will have to take off the wrapping, you will have to peel it, okay, katibo lagibo. Tar pisot what you will do, you will expose the gauze, and then the sticky area you can place it over the wound. Number 3, press the ends and the edges down. Press, PRESS, press the ends, ENDS, ends. Press the ends and the edges, EDGES. Place the end and the edges down, DOW, and down. Press the ends and the edges down. তাৰপিছত লিখা methods of application of non-adhesive dressing. Methods of application of non-adhesive dressing. After that, underline it. Methods of application of non-adhesive dressing. Non-adhesive dressing. Underline it and write number 1. Sterile ready-made dressing. Sterile means clean. Okay, Safa. Sterile, S-T-R-I-L, sterile ready-made dressing. Sterile ready-made, R-E-A-D-Y, ready-made. Sterile ready-made dressing. Full stop. This consists of layers of gauze. This consists, C-O-N-S-I-S-T, consists of layers of gauze, G-A-U-Z-E, gauze, covered by a pad of cotton wool, covered by a pad of cotton wool, C-O-T-T-O-N, cotton wool, W-O-O-L, wool, with attached roller bandage. With attached roller bandage. With attached roller bandage to keep it in position. To keep it in position. P-O-S-I-T-I-O-N, position. Okay, so what you will do, there will be a gauze pad. I already showed you gauze. Okay, inside the gauze you can put cotton. ঠিক আছে, tula, you can put cotton and then you can make it in the shape of a pad, PAD pad, and then you can use it to cover the wound. Okay. Next you write methods of application. Next, methods of application. Methods of application. Number 1. Methods of application, underline kora, tarpisot number 1. Remove outer and inner wrapping. Remove outer and inner wrapping. W-R-A-P-P-I-N-G. Remove outer and inner wrapping. W-R-A-P-P-I-N-G, wrapping. Number 2. Unwind the bandage. Unwind the bandage. U-N-W-I-N-D. U-N-W-I-N-D. Wind. Unwind the bandage. Unwind the bandage and open the dressing. Means you will have to take off the dressing. Okay, whatever dressings that with the gauze and with the pad, whatever you have made, you'll have to take it off. Unwind the bandage and open the dressing. Number 3. Place the dressing on the wound. Place the dressing on the wound, W-O-U-N-D, wound, with gauze side down. Place the dressing on the wound with gauze side down. S-I-D, side down, D-O-W-N, down. Episode number 4. Bandage firmly until the pad is covered. Bandage firmly. Bandage firmly until the pad is covered. Pad to pura means you will have to cover the pad. Okay, so for that you will have to put extra bandages. Okay, bandage firmly until the pad is covered. Okay, so this is all about your dressing. I will give you some pictures in your WhatsApp group. Okay, methods of application of adhesive dressing, methods of application of non-adhesive dressing, method of application. Okay, all this I will give you in your WhatsApp. There are some pictures. Okay, you will have to draw all of those in your first aid practical copy. Got it? Understand? Did you understand or not? Shushmita Das?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
See, etia moi tumalok eta mane pictures diu. Thik ase, from my copy I will give you few pictures. All those pictures you will have to draw in your practical copies. Akibo lagibo all those diagrams. Thik ase? whatever you have
Ma'am,
written
all
down.
diagrams to likhle hobo no.
Oh, diagrams to akile hoy jabo. And see, whatever you are writing now, tomorrow going to likhisa etia, the same thing only kintu tat mane area ase, tomar diagrams ase. So diagrams to moi etia I won't be able to show you. So I will give the pictures in your WhatsApp group. Tomorrow lokhar sai khini you can, if any word is missed out jodi hoise any word, you can write those words, you can do the correction, aru diagrams too you will have to draw in your practical copies. Okay, so this is all about your dressing. Aru bandaging I will take in the next class.
Complete kori loa
Hmm?
tar pisot ekhini likha tar pisot nalage aru.
Okay, and bandaging, about bandaging we will talk in the next class. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will give you the pictures now. I'll give you some photos in your WhatsApp group. You check it out and do it in your practical copies. Okay, so okay, I will end the meeting now. Okay, thank you, and please give me the attendance. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, give me the attendance. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.